Well, hello there, you sweet succulent toe beans. It's your boy, Them Curvy Toes, and today we're back playing Bounty of One. Now, I'm thinking about I am trying something new here today, doing a little bit of a pivot in terms of the style of the channel. I'm just going to be doing runs straight through, editing them as little as possible, with a huge focus on roguelikes in particular. They're my favorite games. There's an absolute slew of roguelike bangers that have been coming out on Steam as of late. So really just want to showcase some of those and see just how busted of runs we can get in some of these roguelikes. So please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you thought in the comments. If you prefer this way, the old way, if you think I'm a real dingus, whatever is fine. So let's get into the game. Bounty Hunted looks to be the normal mode. And we're going to be playing as Sarah. Alright, as you can see here, this is going to be another game in the vein of the Vampire Survivors clones that have become so prevalent on Steam as of late. One that sets this one apart, or something that sets this one apart, is you don't attack unless you stop moving, which I think is really cool. It adds sort of a tactical element to the combat of this game. A little bit of attack speed is definitely going to help us out. Start clearing out these trash mobs before they get too close to us. There is a dash ability as well. Now, as far as I can tell, you don't get new weapons or attacks per se. Like in something like Vampire Survivors, you get something that you get upgrades basically that piggyback off the abilities you already have. Like, for example, we'll get when mini bosses or bosses come, that is going to be huge. When mini bosses or bosses come, they drop chests and they'll give us something that kind of piggybacks off of our arrows or off of our dash. Or kind of adds abilities to those. And this guy right here with the little health bar, is a deputy. And so we're going to try and take him out as quickly as possible. Or her. I can't really tell. I don't know what the hell that is. Well, it almost killed me, so doing great so far. When you stand still, periodically fire projectiles around you. Now I wonder if that cooldown on abilities affects that. We'll see. But nice thing about that is that it'll put out damage in 360 degrees. And there's a lot of abilities that I've seen in my test run so far that scale really well with the putting out more projectiles onto the screen is going to end up in some just absolutely duck tits bonkers damage going out. This is one of those games where eventually the math will catch up with you, but I enjoy that. His shots pierce through one. All three of these are really Tell you what, we're gonna go piercing. I feel like that's gonna double our DPS. Yeah, that was a good investment, I'm gonna tell myself. So, I don't really remember what I was saying. Like I said, this whole style of recording is very new to me. Normally I record hours and hours of gameplay, say things here and there, and then cut out the bits that I feel are comedic or highlight the game or that people won't just outright despise. So this whole stream of consciousness thing, y'all are gonna bear with me, as just absolute drivel comes out of my mouth and I inevitably start talking about just the most random shit possible. You get one more choice for each upgrade and object selection. That could be really good. Or your projectiles bounce one more time. We're gonna take that. I feel like that, especially earlier in a run like this, is going to pay off more than bouncing. Plus, I'm not sure how bouncing and piercing interact. All right, let's see what this guy gives us. Whenever you take 2 damage in a row, heal for 2 health. %30 faster, but take 50% more damage. Glass cannon? Sure, why not? And now we are one-tapping all the trash mobs, which is cool. I see a heart over there. I'm assuming, yep, that is health. And if we can stack some attack speed with this... see, we only have... I'm going to start using my mouse. If you can see my cursor, we only have 5% chance to crit up here. That's not really something we've invested any points into. I think... Well, now I'm trying to use my mouse and I need to use my keyboard. Now I think gaining more damage is going to be the best choice here. Give me a second. I got to take a drink. Back at it. Let's go. All right. So I see a horseshoe there. Shit. Which I think is going to be like the attract orbs or whatever you want to call them from Vampire Survivors. This 50% more damage is definitely noticeable. The first time a projectile hits, it spreads into 3 projectiles that do 35% of your damage. I like the sound of that. Ooh, but you also shoot behind you. That could get really, really busted. Oh, max 30%. Not a great investment. This, though. Now, what I wonder is, do each of those pierce as well? They do. Okay. I think that we have acquired the first upgrade towards the realm of complete and utter chaos. Okay, we're going to raise our maximum health because I am feeling a little bit too squishy for my taste right now. All right, so that's going to pop us up to 15% crit chance, which is going to be good. Something we very much need because crits, the number next to it... Okay, staring at the stats. The number next to crits there is that 200% is how much damage our critical strikes do. So we do double damage when we crit. Where I initially heard about this game was from from Dangerously Funny, who, if you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. I love that man. He is my guardian angel. And he had something crazy like 1,200, 1,300% crit damage in the video I saw, and it got fucking weird. It got really weird. So, honestly, let's bring it up to 20%. Get it so 1 in every 5 strikes. Ooh, a pepper deputy. 1 in 5 strikes is going to be a crit, and I feel like we are hitting a lot more often now with these kind of shrapnel arrows. So I feel like critical chance is going to be something that will really, really start making a difference in our ability to put in that work. Let's see what the Pepper Boy gave us. Your projectiles slow down any enemies they touch by 70% for 1 second. We did take something that makes them move faster. I feel like that, combined with the amount of projectiles we're putting out, is going to be an excellent investment. Let me go grab this heart. Made a little gulping sound. I don't know if I like that. Just consuming viscera. More attack speed. Why not? Woo! Almost missed that that cactus coming for my cheeks. All right, these. Apparently, there's a bleeding debuff. I think I just saw on one of the enemies. Yeah, poison, bleeding. I'm not really too sure, but yeah, more attack speed. Let's just keep pumping arrows out there. Now, I'm not sure if that affects my abilities, like the 360 arrows. I don't know. I can't stand still long enough at this point to figure it out. We need to start pumping up our damage, though, for sure. Enemies are still not having a hard enough time. All right, so that brought us up to 80 flat damage. Oh, much better, and that's 120 on a crit. That doesn't mathematically add up. I'm not sure why I just saw 120 damage there. But also, I'm complete and total dog shit at math, so that probably has something to do with it. Okay, now we're seeing this screen get a lot clearer. All right, bring it up to 25% crit chance, so 1 in every 4 hits is going to be a critical. And I see another deputy down there. I want to try and take him or her out. Green eyes and sombrero as quickly as possible. All right, mistimed that dodge. We're gonna blame it on hacks. The cactus had wall hacks. That was not on me. Player agency is not a thing in my book. When your projectiles deal critical damage, they pierce. They pierce anyways. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's purple, so I guess we'll see what happens. All right, I feel like more move speed is going to be really helpful here. The enemies are definitely getting to the point where they're starting to pile up a little bit, so I want to make sure that we can get clear of the mobs and have enough time to get around to firing before we have to dip out again. Yeah, I saw you this time, Cactus. I did not see that one. Oh, all the coins just dissolved into a coin purse? I'm not really sure what that was. Oh shit, Devil Doggo for a deputy. Okay, yeah, that was just a big old pile of XP. I'm tempted to take another 10% critical chance, but cooldowns of dashes and abilities. I want to see if this works with the 360 shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. That definitely does help with that. More move speed again, just help us to, at least in the earlier sections here, get away from the trash mobs. I feel like that's not going to be as useful down the line, but early game survivability is always the hardest part of these. I really would like to get that chest, if y'all wouldn't mind. Nope, guess I'll just go fuck myself. All right, cooldown again, because as I mentioned, I believe that affects our extra abilities too, like the 360. Dashing. You reload all your dash at once. Dashing uses all your slots in 6. Okay, so it's like, I'm good on that. Whenever you dash, gain 100% crit chance. You know what? We're gonna gain an armor that protects us from 1 hit. Cooldown is 60 seconds. I'm not sure. I would believe that would scale with the cooldown modifier that we've been picking up, but and there we go. Immediately use the armor. We'll see how soon that comes back. I'm not good enough at counting to keep track of that, but in theory, it's a great idea. That doggo just tried to fucking long shot me with his skull, going for Call of Duty camo challenges on that. As you can see, the movement speed is really helping us out to kind of get away from mobs that are getting a little too close for comfort, and then reposition before they have a chance to get close to us again. All right, let's bring it up to 30% crit chance. Means about 1 in every 3 attacks. Slightly less is going to be a critical. I love the enemy design in this game, and just the art style in general. It feels very like Saturday morning cartoony to me. And that's not. I mean, that may sound like it's derogatory, but it's not. I mean, that's what I grew up on. Gain +2 dashes. Okay. You know, very much Dexter's Laboratory, Fairly Odd Parents, SpongeBob, Cow and Chicken. I mean, those were my jam and my jelly. And this art style very much reminds me of that. That's maybe nostalgia talking. One thing I do want to say about this game, the soundtrack is not my favorite. I am definitely a little bit biased. I've been playing a ton of Soulstone Survivors and Spellbook Demon Slayers lately. And those two games have some of the best soundtracks I've heard in games of all time, not just, you know, this particular genre made by indie developers. Soulstone Survivors, whoever a sheriff, so those are like the bosses. Soulstone Survivors, whoever conducted or created that soundtrack is just, I want it on my Spotify. I haven't even looked to see if that's on there yet, but holy shit, that soundtrack slaps, and we're gonna gain more damage. And Spellbook Demon Slayers, if you've watched anything on my channel, you know I'm a huge metal fan, and it's just the chugs and the down tuning and the blast beats. I love it. Nothing like good instrumental metal while just chewing through hordes of the unholy undead. So this sheriff, these are like the main bosses, as you can tell by the just stupid amount of health this guy has. Please leave me alone. These are kind of the acid test for, why is there 3 of them now? This is kind of the acid test for where my build is at, I found. So with what we're experiencing right now, obviously, this is not a great spot for our build to be in. Luckily, it isn't too terribly difficult at this point to avoid their attacks. The movement speed is making that much easier, but I still would like to be killing them much faster than we currently are. Well, got him down to about, I would say, a quarter health. Not the... Listen, all that matters is that we get the kill, and we survive to tell the tale. I would love to be doing this quicker, but I can pretty much guarantee you that will come. And that's one of the things I love about these Vampire Survivors games. They build themselves on the idea of just breaking the game, breaking the game, essentially. I mean, I've had some runs in Vampire Survivors. I've had some runs in Soulstone Survivors. I've had some runs in Nomad Survival, Brotato, where just you feel like a god amongst men, or potatoes in the latter's case. Oh, thank God that took so long. I am gonna pause. I need to hydrate. Got a peach mango body armor light from the quick trip by my house. This is my jam. I have a recycling bin quite literally full of these peach mango body armors. I don't know what it is, but I cannot stop. That doesn't seem like a good investment. I dash a fair bit. Three reroll for upgrade choices. Are we gonna put off $10% more damage for current health? I feel like that synchronizes well with our armor ability, and we can start investing in flat health, and that will definitely help us out a lot more. As you can see right now, we're mostly able to stand still. Oh, he dropped like a red coin. Fancy. Homeboy's over here with the big bucks. And our damage is still not where I want it to be. We kind of got a weird upgrade there previously, but ASCII shall receive, gain more damage. That takes us up to 154 flat damage, not including criticals or any of the other math stuff. And our damage output is okay, but it could be a lot better. Okay, so all the coins kind of congeal into like coin purses. Things are still getting a little close for comfort here. We don't quite have the damage output that I would like. But hopefully we will fix that very shortly here with this deputy. That slow ability coming in clutch with the deputy right now, allowing us to get a lot more shots in on him. And then Pierce helping out a lot with still maintaining some of the trash mob killing whilst shooting the deputy. Slows all projectiles around you. Reduces your attack speed by 20%, and my projectiles are 100% faster. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. Maybe not the best upgrade with what we had going on already, but grab these hearts and start putting some damage down range again. I'm not sure. Oh, it's like a mole throwing dynamite at me. Seems rude. All right, gain 2 dashes again. That is going to be huge for us, especially with our movement speed getting reduced a fair bit here. Or was it our attack speed? I can't remember. 2 dashes is never a bad thing. I don't like that this mole is throwing dynamite at us, though. It makes me uneasy. Also, moles are kind of gross. Like, I'm an exterminator in real life. Like, that's my day job, I guess I would call it. And I don't know if y'all have ever seen a mole. They're fucking disgusting. They're like some eldritch, horrifying, monstrous motherfuckers. I'm gonna put a picture of one on screen if I remember. And you ever just, fucking around someone's house looking for, where mice are getting in, and all of a sudden there's a mole 3 feet from your face? It's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Shoot an orbiting projectile regularly. Well, that sounds to me sort of like garlic from Vampire Survivors, so, which is my favorite ability because I can just turn my brain off. Now I want to see, they do not absorb projectiles. Okay, that is very useful information to have now, instead of when I'm like balls deep in goblins and cactuses and I see boulder men running around and fucking space cowboy wizards. I'm not really sure what the motif here is. Gain much more attack speed. That'll probably bring us right back up to where we were before we took that upgrade that downsized it. Reduced it, whatever you want to call it. So the moral of the story is moles are fucking disgusting, and if you ever see one, I'm sorry. They got fucking spaghetti Cthulhu fucking mouth. It's horrifying. I hate it. Like, also, I feel bad for killing them, because they're just chilling there doing mole shit. Like, they're not mean, right? They tear up lawns and stuff, but it's not my lawn. I don't really care. But your projectiles are 50% slower. Ooh, drop a dynamite before each dash. I like that. Yeah, man, but at the end of the day, I gotta pay my bills, and, like, moles are gross. It's not like if someone's asking me to kill puppies or anything. Like, if they did that, I'd be fucking mortified. I could never. I love puppies. love puppies. I love kitties. I mean, people are also a thing. No, I don't mind people. I'm the definition of an introvert with the personality of an extrovert. Like, I love talking to people, right? I go to social situations, I schmooze, I can chit chat, but I hit that wall. I hit that wall every time. Take it up to 40% critical chance. I hit that wall every time where I'm just like, I'm done. I don't want to talk to people anymore. I want to go home. I want to eat Doritos, and I want to watch anime. And then I just leave without saying anything to anyone. The Irish goodbye has become a staple of my social diet. So, with these upgrades, we are really starting... man, I am on some weird tangential shit today. Talking about Irish goodbyes and social anxiety, and all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, by the way, we're murdering just untold numbers of cowboy goblins here, but you know, that's what I signed up for today, I guess. I would say my editor would hate me, but I edit my own shit, so we all know that that's true. Hey, we leveled up. Let's see what we can get. Maximum health. Why do I feel like that's important? You know what? We're just gonna do gain more damage. You can't go wrong with flat damage. I wonder if there's a cap on the number of dodges or whatever you can have. Because, like, from a UXI design standpoint, like, I feel like this 6 that we currently have, like, that looks maxed out. Unless it just keeps going further to the right. Well, maybe we'll get the chance. This is by far the best run I've had thus far, so I am really glad to be sharing this with you sweet, succulent toe beans. That armor has definitely come in clutch a few times, and I feel like next sheriff that we see is going to be a much different story than fucking spooky Cerberus doggo. Oh! See, the armor coming in clutch. Didn't lose any health that time. Yeah, fuck it. Now, I want to know, is there a way I can see what abilities I have? It does not appear to be so. Which is, I would love the, you know, if the developer somehow manages to see this. I would really love the ability to kind of see, very much like in Soulstone Survivors. Uh-oh, a sheriff, yeehaw, boys. See the upgrades we've taken, just because my memory, it's terrible. Like, my brain is having a mutiny pretty much constantly. Oh man, I said mean things about your game in the UXI, and now you're just out here trying to kill me with a speedy murder mole. Oh, dear Jesus. All right, where's he at? There we go. I feel like this guy just mechanically was a lot easier than, fuck, Cerberus. Oh, God. All right. Please kill him. Please kill him. I don't want the run to end here. All right, come on, armor. All right. Sorry, Beans. I'm stressed. I should be talking more, but I am not. Oh. Wait, we won? I haven't won yet. Holy shit, guys, we won. Well, there you have it, toe beans. That is 23,920 bounty. That's like cash that in. That's a down payment on like a shitty house with an insanely high entry rate or interest rate. God damn, I'm poor. But yeah, there you go, beans. That is the first successful run that I've had in Bounty of 1. I'm going to leave a link to the game in the description below. Thank you so much for watching the video today, guys. Please let me know what you thought of kind of the style pivot here. Like I said, this is pretty much just like stream of consciousness, me just talking about whatever weird shit and commenting on what's going on in the game. It feels a lot a lot less disingenuous to do it this way. I hope you guys feel the same. It feels like I'm able to be myself, even in just this one recording I've done, and not just try and force it to be funny. Just sit down and interact. And yeah, man, you beautiful toe beans, have a beautiful night, and I'm gonna kiss y'all on the cheekbone. Mwah.
Remember, toe beans, like, comment, subscribe.
Or else I'll cry myself to sleep tonight.